Good afternoon. Who do you know that does not believe they need God? Are you such a person? If you are, I have a challenge for you. Try to take your next breath without air. My hope is that you will take a moment to seriously think about this. Just imagine trying to take a breath of air if there was no oxygen to fill your lungs. Close to 8 billion people plus an estimated 20 quintillion animals, that is 20 billion animals, are sustained daily on this planet. Mankind, in all our brilliance and all of our accomplishments and all of our combined intelligence, has not been able to recreate an atmosphere that would sustain life. Where did that air come from? A man can reproduce an oxygen chamber for a limited number of people to exist, but there's no known way to recreate an atmosphere for all living creatures for even one day. Now, they lied to you in school. Life did not evolve out of an amoeba. If you believe it did, you better hang on to your wallet and be especially careful about buying any oceanfront properties in Arizona. You're going to get taken. God created it, plain and simple. God created this earth. God created this atmosphere. Now all we have to do is see that is to look at the fingerprints, intelligent fingerprints actually, of all over creation. The atmosphere that God created is what the learned mind tries to explain away as the great oxidation event that evolved 2 billion years ago, at least so they say. The ignorance of man's exalted intelligence tries to explain how the world came into existence without God. Believing what they say takes more faith than believing the truth. We that believe and know God personally simply call this great oxidation event His handiwork. When we attempt to leave the Creator out of any part of creation in life, we're going to get it all wrong. God, out of His goodness, has provided air for every living being from the beginning of our existence up to this very moment in time. God did it. Life and breath didn't come out of the Fruit Loops thought of a man that has chosen to remain in his default setting called separated from God. Now you know how I really feel about it. God didn't create air for just those that would believe in Him and love Him. He also created it and the system to recreate air for all those that don't think they need Him, for those that ignore Him, and even for those that hate Him. That is how good and how merciful He is. If you want to read about the truth about all of this, here it is in Acts chapter 17, verses 24 through 28. And it says, God who made the world and everything in it, since He is Lord of heaven and earth, does not dwell in temples made with hands, nor is He worshipped with men's hands as though He needed anything, since He gives to all life, breath, and all things. And He has made from one blood every nation of men to dwell on all the face of the earth, and has determined their pre-appointed times and the boundaries of their dwellings, so that they should seek the Lord, and in the hope that they might grope for Him and find Him, though He is not far from each one of us. For in Him we live and move and have our being, as also some of your own poets have said. We are also His offspring. That's the end of the scripture. None of us have made our own way. What would we have if it wasn't for the goodness of God in enabling us to live and breathe and have our being? That's all for today. God bless, and have a great day.